I just watch my wife.
What's up?
Miss you outside.
I had Lulu with me. I was like, oh man.
Mr. Newman, he's at Whitfield. Sorry, he's at Whitfield for his kids. So yeah, he was showing me the ropes. I'll be there tomorrow though. Can't miss the last one. Can't miss the last one.
You're the man behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One. Almost. Good. How are you doing?
Not going to be in the way of your camera.
No, I think. Hold on. No, I think you're good. Yeah, no problem. Morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're gonna hang out back here and MC.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome all the family members that are here today, whether in person or on our live stream we provided, supporting Green Valley's 2023-24 fifth grade class and the graduating class of 2031. All of our students should be proud of what they have accomplished not only this year, but throughout all of their elementary school years. It's been a long journey and they are officially ready to move on to middle school. Before they leave, let's take a moment to celebrate their success as they sing and share out their favorite memories and some quotes that inspire them. We start our ceremony with performances by the fifth grade chorus under the direction of Mrs. Nelson.
Welcome to the Green Valley Spring Chorus Concert and Moving Up Ceremony. The fifth grade chorus has been working hard to learn songs about joy, kindness, and perseverance in reaching our goals.
We will begin by singing the song, Let a Little Love in Your Heart.
This song is about kindness, caring, and helping others in order to make this world a better place.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand.
Love in your heart.
You see it getting late, oh please don't hesitate.
Love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see.
Another day goes by, and still the children cry.
Love in your heart.
You want the world to know, we won't let hatred grow.
Love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see.
Take a look around, and if you're looking down,
Love in your heart.
I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide.
Love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. We just wait and see. Love in your heart. Love in your heart. Love in your heart.
You might recognize the song Joy to the World by its first line, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. It was a big hit for the Three Dog Night in 1971.
The joyful lyrics and catchy melody have made it fun to learn and sing.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but he always had a mighty good time. Yes, he always had a mighty good time. Sing joy to the world, all boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. Roll away the cars and the bars and the wars and spend more time with you. Yes, I spend more time with you.
Sing joy to the world, all boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never
Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the world, joy to you and me.
Joy to the world, all boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to you and me. Joy to you and me.
Now we will sing Go the Distance from the Disney movie Hercules. This song is about the courage and determination each of us needs in order to find where we belong.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I am on my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday if I can be strong.
I know every mile will be worth my while.
I will go most anywhere to find where I belong.
On my way, I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I'll go most anywhere to find where I belong.
Everyone is challenged at some point in their lives. It is how we handle or rise up to the challenge that defines us.
The Rocky character in the movies of the same name shows us to never give up. His fighting spirit can be found in us all. This song inspires that feeling and is entitled Eye of the Tiger. It reminds us to keep our eye on doing our best as we rise straight to the top at Wilson and in our life. Rising up, back on the street, then I talk to my chances. When the distance now I'm back on my feet, yes I'm in, it is up to survive. So many times Did happen too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't live on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive.
See, I am the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the lust comes by, the stops and pray in the night.
And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, stay hungry. They sack the oxen we take to the street, or the kill with the skill to survive.
We sing, I am the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the lust comes by, the stops and pray in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
Rising up, straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory. Went the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive.
We sing, I am the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the lust comes by, the stops and pray in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger.
Good morning and welcome to the Green Valley 5th grade movie night ceremony. It seems like only yesterday we were kindergartners, going to our first day of elementary school, and now we are heading to middle school in a few short months.
Being a fifth grader, we had a lot of opportunities throughout the school year to display our positive school characteristics. Back with us, Judy, citizenship, care, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness.
We now invite Senator Judith Schwenk and Ms. Richards to the stage to present the Good Citizenship Awards and the Healthy Living Awards to fifth graders who have demonstrated these characteristics daily.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students, fifth graders. This is a big day for you. What an impressive performance. Can we give them another round of applause? Believe it or not, I remember some of those songs, unfortunately. Anyway, good morning and welcome to everyone. I'm always so impressed when I see, particularly at the school for some reason when we do these awards, the great turnout with the parents and family members who come to see their fifth graders moving on. I imagine for many of you a lot of memories of when these kids went to kindergarten or pre-K and all of the trials and tribulations and the wonderful things that have happened along the way. And there's more to come, right guys? You're all gonna do well. Well, I am State Senator Judy Schwenk, and I represent you in Harrisburg. I work on things like the budget, making sure there's funding for schools and parks and all other kinds of services that we need in our communities to make sure that our lives are good. And I know some of you have even been to Harrisburg, to the Capitol, to see it. And it's a pretty awesome place, isn't it? I'm very lucky to work there, I know that. Well, one of the things that I like to do is encourage leadership, good citizenship among our students throughout my district. So I offer 2 awards. They're called the Good Citizenship Award and the Healthy Living Award. And we've been doing this for years and years. There might even be some of your older siblings that have received these awards. Maybe some of those teachers sitting over there at one point also got an award if they were from this area. This is something I hope that you'll be proud of, those of you that receive it. Your teachers are actually the ones who select you. They've been observing you all throughout the year and looking at you and your behavior and what you're doing, and they think you are really doing a great job for these students that win the awards. And I think all of you are doing a good job too. So what are they about? The Good Citizenship Award is for the student that's doing, very well academically, of course. They're getting good grades, not necessarily all A's, right, or 100%, but they're doing well. They're the student who both their colleagues, their other students, as well as their teachers and their friends and their family members admire them for the way that they carry themselves. Always making sure that they're reaching out to others, that they're being helpful. They're the students that are the first ones to volunteer for a project. They're the students who see what needs to be done, whether it's at home or in school, and they do it without somebody telling them to do it. They're just an all-around good student with a great attitude. Healthy living is somewhat similar. These are students that are also displaying great physical fitness. They make wise choices. They think about what they eat. They think about the activities that they participate in and what they decide to do or not to do. They understand that there's a connection between how they feel, right, in their head, mental health, as well as how they feel physically too. They're all around good students. So, and finally, they have a wonderful positive attitude. You are, both of you that receive, all of you that receive these awards, are the leaders of the future. And so I'm here to help celebrate it with you. So let's get started, right? You ready to hear who it is? I am too. All right. For our first Good Citizenship Award, Joshua Herron. Would you please come up and we'll shake your hand. Very good, thank you. Next, Catherine Mogul. Catherine. Pietrzinski. Excellent work. Maya Saracen. Michael Vlastos. Janelle Alvarez. Vivian Meadowcroft. Vivian. Bennett Hook. Bennett. Peyton Keever. Peyton. Aiden Hatcham. Tucker Bratton. And finally, Caden Kowalczyk. Good work, Caden. Congratulations to all of you students and to all of you that are moving up today. Do something fun this summer, learn something new, volunteer, read a book, try to do something and get yourselves ready for going on in your educational career. Thank you, everyone.
I want to thank, again, Senator Schwenk for spending some time with us this morning, so can we give her an applause? Someone out for a meeting. Before I have these guys return to their seats, we also have two more that I want to recognize. These are coming from Senator Gephardt's office. He's another one of our local representatives that he couldn't be here this morning because he's in a very important meeting. But we have two more that we would like to recognize, also receiving the Good Citizenship Award. Emma Pipp. And our last one is Ethan Sky. Can we have one more round of applause for all of our Good Citizenship and Health Living Award winners? Great job, you guys should be really proud of yourselves.
Congratulations to all the students who received the Good Citizenship Awards and the Healthy Living Awards. I will now introduce my class to you, and my students will share some of their favorite memories of their time here at Green Valley. To save time, please hold your applause until my last student presents. Janaea Alexander.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at math than what I was before. My favorite memory I have was when I went to the 5th grade school dance and the Reading Phillies game. A quote that I like is "Life is too short to be unhappy" by Audrey Hepburn.
Alara Arslan.
A favorite memory I have was when I performed my first musical. It gave me the confidence to continue singing in front of crowds. Something I'm proud of this year is being a better person to my friends and family. A quote that I like is, "We're so much more alike than we are different. At the core of it all, we're all feeling the same feelings of fear and sadness and loneliness and happiness and love" by Olivia Rodrigo.
Rania Basiri. Rania's not here today, so I'll read her slide. A favorite memory she has is when she found her friend Alara in 4th grade. She's proud of performing in the Wonka show this year, and a quote she likes is, "Tough days are supposed to be tough. You don't need to be okay. Eventually, a lot of happy days will be ahead." Livia Damiani.
Something I'm proud of this year is joining the Willy Wonka play. A favorite memory I have is having an amazing teacher in 3rd grade and 5th grade. A quote I like is, "Action is the foundational key to all success" by Pablo Picasso.
Joseph Diana.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at reading. A favorite memory I have was when I got the help with Red and White Day. A quote I like is, "You can be a kid for as long as you want when you play baseball." Cal Ripken Jr.
Alexander Dion.
Something I am proud of this year is when I joined the orchestra. I saw others playing and thought it was pretty cool. I asked my parents if I could join. I was excited when I got my instrument. I've been playing the violin ever since. A favorite memory I had was when we held baby chicks. I was titled the Chick Whisperer since everyone I got to hold was calm. A quote that I like is, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall" by Nelson Mandela.
Jace Galan.
The best thing I did was joining the baseball team. The best thing I did in school was to go see the Reading Phillies. The best quote I heard is, "It ain't over till it's over" by Yogi Berra.
Abigail Head.
Something I'm proud of this year is how I made the play as one of the characters I've been dreaming of playing. My favorite memory I have is when every first day I would make super private friends, and my favorite year has been 5th grade. A quote that I like is, "Don't make me do my day job at night" by Mrs. Richards.
Joshua Heron.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting all good grades in math. A favorite memory I have is when my first Red and White Day. It was the first time I had fun all day and made me so happy that we could do that for an entire day of school time. A quote I like is, "One small step for a man is a giant leap for mankind" by Neil Armstrong.
Gabriel Hudak.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at math. My favorite memory is I got a touchdown at recess. A quote I like is, "Who's gonna stop me?" by Ian Rat.
Hasten Kessler.
Something I am proud of this year is raising chicks. A favorite memory I have was when I first got to GB. Everyone was so welcoming. A quote I like is, "If you want something without looking at the price, you go to work without looking at the clock" by Peter Boogood.
Kaden Kowalczyk.
The thing that I'm most proud of this year is my reading level going up. My favorite memory of Green Valley is in 3rd grade Red and White Day. It was so fun because all my friends were in my class. A quote that I like is, "The elevator to success is out of order. You need to take the stairs one step at a time." Jojo Orby.
Caleb Linton.
Something that I'm proud of this year is when I created a city with my friend Caden, Joey, Kason, and some more. My favorite memory of 5th grade was when I did book buddies with my brother. A quote that I like is, "I have no special talent, I'm only passionately curious," by Albert Einstein.
Samantha Martirano.
Something I am proud of this year is signing up for the Willy Wonka Club. The favorite memory I have was when we went to Leanna's Valley, went to the gift store, and got some favorite pie. The quote that I like is, "Why fit in when you're born to stand out by Dr. Seuss?"
Jaylee Miranda.
I'm proud of that I learned how to do origami in 11th grade. My favorite memory is doing the orchestra. My quote is, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them," by Walt Disney.
Catherine Mogul.
Something I'm proud of this year is becoming a better leader. A quote I like is, "A villain is just a victim whose story hasn't been told," Chris Colfer. A favorite memory I have is when we performed Willy Wonka Kids for the school.
Ian Moser.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting a starting spot in goal for soccer. My favorite memory of elementary school is making new friends. A quote that I like is, "You can do anything if you put your mind to it," by Ben Franklin.
Timur Nassim.
Something I am proud of this year is creating a city on our group's desk. A quote that I like is, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue it," by Walt Disney. A favorite memory I have is when we got to raise the chicks.
Logan Ojika.
To improve my reading skills. I have learned sight words and enjoy reading short stories. A favorite memory I had was when we got back from the Wilson Games. The whole school was waiting outside on the black dot with signs. The cheers of my classmates made me happy. A quote that I like is, "All kids need is a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believed in them." Magic Johnson.
Leilani Otero.
Is playing ping-pong in class. A favorite memory is making new friends at Green Valley. And life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale.
Brendan Oxenrider.
Something I'm proud of this year is doing chorus. A favorite memory I have was when I would watch funny videos with Caden in 1st grade. My favorite quote is, "There is no elevator to success, you have to take the stairs," by Zig Ziglar.
Braden Periandi.
Something I'm proud of this year is finishing 5th grade. A memory I have is when I hit a home run in gym. The quote that I like is, "If you want something done, well, do it yourself," by Napoleon Bonaparte.
Veronica Polanco Nieves.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to make paper airplanes and new computer skills. My favorite memory of GV is being the stage crew in Willy Wonka and making new friends. A quote I like is, "The only thing we should fear is fear itself," by Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Miss Benetham's class, Mr. Sanger and Miss Richards will now come up to present the Aid and Tear Award and the Perseverance Award.
The 8 and 0 Award is in honor and in memory of a former 5th grade student from Cornwall Terrace. The recipient of the 8 and 0 Award acts selflessly through acts of kindness. The student also demonstrates essential qualities of friendship, hard work, sportsmanship, and adaptability to new situations, all of which go beyond the classroom. I am pleased to announce that the 8 and 0 Award for the 2023-24 school year goes to Ryan Kursakowski. So with this award, Ryan will have his name engraved, or it is engraved, on the plaque that we display in the main lobby with the former recipients every year. And the family from Aiden has provided a $50 Visa gift card for you, and a card, which I'll just read a portion of. So it says, through showing kindness to others that may not show it to us or know how to, perhaps it can learn through our simple acts and pass them on to others, like a ripple in the ocean. Congratulations, continue to be you, and always remember, life is about choices. Choosing to be kind and selfless may not always be the easiest choice, but it will leave the greatest impact. Kindness is a kind of magic. In return, we get love, which is essential. And that's from the family, mom and dad. And the second award, we are calling the GB Perseverance Award, and it's new this year. This award celebrates the spirit of perseverance and recognizes a student who demonstrates the following qualities. Grit. They tackle challenges and don't give up easily. They keep trying even when faced with setbacks. Determination. Students focus on goals and works hard to achieve them. They are dedicated to completing tasks and mastering new skills. And resilience. They bounce back from mistakes and obstacles, showing strength and courage while learning and growing from those experiences. I'm pleased to share that the first ever Green Valley Perseverance Award goes to Logan Ojika. We have a certificate for Logan and a bag of goodies for him.
Hello, everyone. First, I'd like to congratulate Ryan and Logan one more time. I will now introduce my class to you. Again, please hold applause until the last student presents. Jessica Babbitt.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to be responsible and to persevere when things get hard. A favorite memory I have is being able to hold baby chicks. A quote that I like is be good to people, because being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind by Taylor Swift.
Gabriel Bell.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to code games and create games. My favorite memory is learning how to compose elegant, meaningful 5-paragraph essays. My favorite quote is the way to get started is to quit talking and begin working.
Brendan Boston.
Something I'm proud of this year is I joined a lot of different cool clubs, including Connects Club. A favorite memory I have is when the 5th grade went on a field trip to Landis Valley Museum to learn about history. A quote I like is if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. If you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. That was a famous quote by Lao Tzu, a Chinese philosopher.
Tucker Bratton.
In the past, I wasn't very good at lacrosse, but now I have improved my skills. My favorite memory is helping out Mr. Fry's class for Red and White Day. Also, a favorite quote of mine is, "Work hard in silence and let success do all the talking," by Frank Ocean.
Jack Buckley.
Something I'm proud of this year is doing PSAs and not giving up and getting through the year. My favorite memory I've had is when we went to the Landis Valley Museum and got to milk the fake cow. A quote that I like is, I have no special talent, I am only passionate, curious, like Albert Einstein.
Colin Bell.
My favorite memory I have was when Mr. Gould helped me out. I also liked it when I got to hold the chicks. Something I am proud of this year is making new friends. I also liked it when I got to hang out with my dad at the Red and Philly game. A quote that I like is, the only thing to fear is fear itself, by Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Noah Garcia.
One thing that I accomplished in elementary school was learning different types of ways to do math. One of my favorite memories was when we went on a field trip to see the running boys. My favorite quote is 10% of life is what happens to you, but 90% is how you respond by doing it.
Joshua Grove.
Something that I am proud of this year is improving my reading skills. A favorite memory I have is when I went on a field trip with the zoo in 3rd grade. The quote that I like is, I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying by Michael Jordan.
Alexandra Hawkins.
A quote that I like is, don't tap yourself or waste a second of your life. It's too short and you're too special. Ariana Grande. Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to forgive others when they make a mistake. My favorite memory I have was when we raised the baby chicks and got to take care of them for a week.
Bennett Cook.
Something I'm proud of this year is that I made so many more friends than last year. A favorite memory when we got to hold the chicks because I made my own Benny boy. A quote that I like is, teachers can open the door, but you must enter it yourself, by Anonymous.
Samira Calra.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting better and better at my writing skills and reading skills every single day. My favorite memory was when I was holding the chicks, watching them grow every day, and learning about the chicks. My quote I like is, always remember that you're obviously unique, just like everyone else, so I'm not mad.
Dear Kelly.
Something I'm proud of this year is my math skills. They have grown exponentially, and so has my grade. A quote I like is no. I want to try everything, even if my kids fail, by Shakira. A favorite memory I have is when I was in fourth grade. We were going to the capital of Harrisburg. On our way there, we made lots of chunks on their horn.
Emma Kipp.
A quote that I like is be happy with being you. Love your flaws, own your quirks, and know that you are just as perfect as anyone else, exactly as you are, very ungrounded. A favorite memory I have was when I got to hold the chicks' embryology. They were so fluffy, getting to have the other grades come and see the chicks was so fun. Something I'm proud of this year is being above the grade reading level.
Shirley Klein.
One thing I'm proud of this year is that I learned to play the games of chess and checkers. My favorite memory this year is when I went on the Reading Phillies field trip. My favorite quote is, "I'm not trying to fit in with nobody. I'm just me." Bryce Harper.
Vivian Meadowcroft.
This year, I'm so proud I learned how to read with expression. I read with it so much that I can't barely read without. My favorite memory is when I got to hold the chicks and play with them in embryology. A quote that I like is "Keep your face always towards the sunshine, the shadows will fall behind you" by Walt Whitman.
Owen O'Neill.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at subjects and learning new things. A favorite memory is petting the chicks and making new friends. A quote I like is "The only thing to fear is fear itself" by Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Ifeanyi Ola Osei-Bikan.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting into the gifted program after trying hard in academics. The important thing is to never stop questioning. Albert Einstein. A favorite memory I have is when we went to the Phillies game. I ate so much ice cream.
Paxton Piontek.
A favorite memory I have was when we hatched the chicks and held them for the other birds to pet them. Something I'm proud of this year is my writing getting improved. A quote that I like is, "The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me." Author unknown.
Bree Plum.
Something I'm proud of this year is competing in the Connect Club competition. A favorite memory I have is when I did the Wax Museum in third grade. The quote that I like is, "I have not failed, I just found 10,000 ways that don't work."
Wyatt Snow.
Something I am proud of this year is that I made a lot of friends and lost some. If you lose something valuable, be a goldfish. If you didn't know, goldfish don't have memory. A memory that I love are the chicks. They were so soft, and I made one pillow because he always was sleeping. A quote that I like is, "I trained 4 years for 9 seconds." Usain Bolt. This helps me in school because if I don't see improvement, I keep on going.
Kellen Thompson.
Something I am proud of this year is playing 3 instruments: the piano, the viola, and the saxophone. And when I play them, I never give up. A favorite memory I have is when we had the chick eggs. We had to hatch them in the incubator. Once they were all hatched, we had first graders come into our classroom, and we got to hold them for the first graders. Mine would always leave my hands, but my friends would always jump out of their hands and run around the whole classroom. A quote that I like is, "Yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why we call it present." Master Buble.
Kylie Twyford.
Something that I'm proud of this year is that I got better at making friends. A favorite memory is when we got to hold the chicks. A quote that I like is, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new" by Albert Einstein.
Anna Dravecki.
One thing I am proud of this year is accomplishing way more math than I expected. My favorite memory I had this year was to get to hold the baby chicks and to do the Willy Wonka play. A quote that I like is, I think being emotional is this thing that people think you're not strong, and they don't look at you as a strong person. And it's weird because honestly, being emotional has nothing to do with your strength. By Melanie Martinez. Those slides were epic, Mrs. Flowers' class. One of the rewarding challenges this year was band and orchestra. It was sometimes a challenge to make our lesson on time, but our concerts always sounded awesome.
Now Miss Mancini and Mrs. Campbell will be presenting the band awards and orchestra awards.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Campbell. Obviously, Mrs. Nancy is not here, so I will be giving orchestra and band awards. I'm going to start with the orchestra first. If you were in the orchestra, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, please stand up. Without you, we could have not made music all of these years. I want to thank you for your kindness, for practicing, for always doing what I needed you to do. I have a special message for you. May the sun bring you energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries and the breeze blow new strength into your being. All the days of your life, may you walk gently through the world and know its beauty. My wish for you is to keep music in your heart, and you will have a friend for life. I heard some amazing singing today. I hope that continues, as well as orchestra. You may sit down. So much. Band students, please stand up. I'm going to read what Ms. Nancy has for you today. She says she's extremely proud of you all. The amount of growth you have displayed this year and last year as well has been immense. You all are rock stars and are going to be amazing in middle school. She will miss you so very much and wishes you the best. Thank you, band students, for you had a really challenging year. Teachers last year, new teachers this year, but we persevered and your concert was amazing. So thank you so much for all of your efforts. Finally, we have 2 awards, one band student, one orchestra student from the Reading Music Foundation. This is for the Robert Bobby Ray Little Rose Scholarship. This is a $350 scholarship, which will go towards private lessons. The orchestra recipient, all of you please come up and I will give you the awards for this, but the orchestra recipient is Sophia Albach. And the band recipient is Alara Austin. These students, they were always on time for their lessons. They did anything that we asked. They were model students, and we know they're going to all do well in middle school. Orchestra and band students, please thank them again. Thank you for all of your hard work.
Congratulations to all of our talented musicians. Thank you, Ms. Campbell and Ms. Mancini.
Janelle Alvarez.
I am proud of this year's improved my reading. My favorite TV memory was hatching the kid. My favorite quote is how to add to the lead to positive outcomes.
Matthew Angeletti.
I'm proud of asking more questions this year. My favorite memory was going to the baseball game. My favorite quote is believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable.
Alana Blatt.
I am proud that I learned to do a handstand. My favorite memory is Red and White Day. My favorite quote is, my goal is to end up being happy most of the time by choice.
Benjamin DiMariano.
I am proud of improving in reading and math. My favorite memory from elementary school was the 5th grade field trips. My favorite quote is if you can dream of it, you can do it. Walt Disney.
Keegan Fields.
I am proud of my effort for being more positive this year. My favorite memory is going to the Jimmy Pool for one of my field trips. My favorite quote is every little thing will be alright.
Evelina Gowell.
Something I'm proud of this year is making new friends. A favorite memory I have was Red and White Day. A quote that I like is life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein.
Aiden Hatcham.
One thing I am proud of this year is my reading. My favorite memory of Green Valley is Red and White Day. My favorite quote is if you can dream it, then you can do it.
Nicholas Joles.
Something I'm proud of this year is how much I've grown in qualifying for advanced math. A favorite memory I have is when I moved to this school. A quote I like is, everything you've ever wanted is to be on the other side of fear.
Emma Curley.
Something I'm proud of this year is being on stage in front of a lot of people. One of my favorite memories from TV was helping kindergartners on Red and White Day. One of my favorite quotes is my best member of the best from Henry Ford.
Layla Klein.
Something I'm proud of is learning to read the room and the meaning of integrity. My favorite memory is when my dad surprised me and my brothers with him being the washed-up dad. That day was so fun. A quote that I like is, if you don't do best with what you have, you could have never done better with what you could have had, by Walt Disney.
Carly Crick.
I am proud of myself for gaining more confidence, improving my grades, and getting into advanced math. My favorite memory is when I met my first friend, and a meaningful quote to me is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain.
Stefano Longo.
I'll say hi. Oh, good job, buddy. My name is Miss Hinoski, and I have the immense honor to read on behalf of Stefano Longo. I'm proud of myself for how far I've come. All thanks to my teachers, paras, speech therapists, and occupational therapists for helping me grow. Some favorite memories I have are Mr. T's class, dressing up as Babe Ruth, and the color run. A quote that I like is, I love, yeah, good job, and sandwich please. Good job.
William Marino.
My accomplishment that I am proud of becoming a better writer. My favorite elementary school memory was being in second grade with Miss Miller making new quotes. A quote that inspires me is never give up.
Alexis McGrady.
I am proud of becoming a better reader this year. My favorite memory I will never forget was the dance. My favorite quote was, try you will make it in one.
Thomas McMonagle.
I am proud that my listening skills have improved through 5th grade. My favorite memory is when we pied the principal, and the meaningful quote to me is the only thing we have to fear is fear itself by Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Gianna Niner.
My favorite memory is watching the chicks hatch. I accomplished reading more books at home. Quote that I like is promise me you'll remember that you're braver than you think, believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Benjamin Robinson.
My accomplishment is listening to my teacher because Miss Nancy gives good advice. My favorite memory was when I came to the school in 4th grade and everyone was kind to me. A meaningful quote is "Lead never followed" by Chief Keef.
Zed Shah.
One of my favorite activities is when we got to take care of baby chickens. Something I accomplished is helping my best friends in many games and subjects. My favorite quote is teamwork is the most important thing if you want to do something right.
Gabriel Sturts.
My favorite memory from elementary school is when we went to the Green Valley Pool. I am proud of improving my reading responses this year. A meaningful quote is do the right thing even though no one is watching.
Ethan Tsai.
My favorite memory at Green Valley is when I walked into the classroom and saw that the chicks were hatching. Something that I accomplished this year was when I became a better writer. My favorite quote is always work together and you get more done.
Michael Vasquez.
I am proud of being in Miss Macy's. Everyone was nice and helped each other be successful. My favorite memory is when I moved here. I knew this school was going to be a good school, and I would meet friends. My favorite quote is "Spread love everywhere you go, and never give up."
Michael Vlastos.
Something I am proud of this year is improving in my reading. My favorite memory is all the 5th grade events. My favorite quote is when things are hard, just know you can do it.
Elizabeth Wonder.
I am proud of making new friends. A favorite memory was the 5th grade dance. A meaningful quote is don't worry, be happy.
Fabulous slides, Mrs. Mancius' class. Miss Richards, Miss McGee, Miss Vick, and Miss Petershine, will you please come up to announce your awards for the 5th graders who were a part of the amazing play this year?
Hi, we are here to recognize and congratulate the very, very talented and hardworking cast and crew of this year's 5th grade musical, which was Willy Wonka Kid. It was such a joy working with each and every one of you, and we're so proud of you and the success of the show this year. We will always remember this show, and we hope that this experience will always be one of your fondest elementary school memories. And it's been exciting to hear some of you mention it as one of your favorite memories. So when we say your name, please stand up and just stay standing until we've said all of the names, and you will receive a certificate following the ceremony.
Mrs. McGee and I are going to read the names of the students who participated. Dexton McKim. And just go ahead and turn and face your adoring fans. Alara Arslan. Carly Crick. Jack Buckley. Sophia Ibach. Pat Noble. Dre Castellan. TJ Prophet. Rania, who's not with us today. Livia Damiani. Helen Thompson. Ethan Sy, Emma Kipp, Abby Head, Layla Cabrini, Maya Saracen, Emma Curley,
Anna Drabecki, Mara Hetty, Gianna Niter, Samantha Martirano, Anthony Cortazzo, Vivian Meadowcroft, Nick Joles, Evelyn Gow, Alana Flott, Tucker Bradley, Colin Bell, Bennett Hook, Gabe Hudon, Brody Klein, JB Miranda, Neurotic Polanco Nieves, and Claudia Snow.
Please give these amazing performers.
Congratulations to all of the students who dedicated their time to get involved in such great experiences. Miss Miller, will you please announce your fifth grade class?
Isaac Arias.
Something I'm proud of this year is how I can hit really far, and my baseball team and I have had a really good season. We won a lot of the games, and I improved a lot in math. A favorite memory I had was when I went to the dance. I had a pretty good time. A quote I like is, "A wise man once said, friends has 7 letters, but so does enemies. Love has 4 letters, but so does hate. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. You always have a choice. Choose a better side." By Mike Newell.
Addie Bright.
Something that I'm proud of this year is improving on reading and writing. I used to have trouble writing essays about what I learned in books, but because of my teacher, I learned how. Favorite memory I have was when I got to help out at Miss Amber's class. I love this because I got to help out with an amazing class, one of my favorite teachers I ever had. It was an amazing experience, and anyone would be lucky to have Miss Amber as a teacher. A quote I like is, not about how you start, but how you finish, by Katie Ledecky.
Ray Castiglione.
A favorite memory I have is when I helped out my sister's class for Red White Day. Something I'm proud of this year is when I won Bulldog of the Month. A quote I like is, if you hang around 5 confident people, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 intelligent people, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 dumb people, you will be the 6th. Be careful with who you associate yourself with. By Denzel Washington.
Anthony Cortazzo.
Something I am proud of this year is that how I got so much better at math with my reading score. My favorite memory of the school year was when we went to the GB pool and had fun in the sun all day. My quote is, self-doubt kills talent by Eddie McClure.
Grant Dickinson. Grant could not be here today, so I will read his card. One of his favorite memories is from elementary school are the color runs and gym classes with Mr. T. Something he is proud of is hitting his first home run. Favorite quote, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen, by Michael Jordan. Anaya Dominguez Nar.
Something I'm proud of this year is how I grew my confidence and learned not to be afraid to speak in front of the class. I'm also so happy that I got to improve my math skills and I never thought I would be this good in math. Now I'm so proud of myself for doing my best and improving. My favorite memory I have was when we got to explore the Capitol in Harrisburg. I had so much fun looking at all the things there. There's so much cool things from years ago. I had so much fun visiting this Capitol. A quote that I like is, "If I were blind within my eyes, I could still see the beauty inside you." Author unknown.
Ella Gordy.
Something I'm proud of this year is that I won the 400-meter race and the 50-meter race in the 5th grade Olympics. I'm also proud of how I started really thinking about teachers and stories. A favorite memory I have was when I helped out with the Stanford's kindergartners for the first time, not knowing how much fun I would have with the class. I love helping out with their crafts, writing, and math. I'm so glad Miss Stanford lets us come down and help. A quote that I like is, "You can't use on creativity, the more you use, the more you have," by Maya Angelou.
Mara Henning.
Something I'm proud of this year is I improved on reading. I used to always forget what happened in stories and I could barely read a 100-page book. Now I can read up to 300-page books and write essays about them. My favorite memory from Green Valley was going down to Miss Bamberg's room to help out with all of her kids. She was a great teacher and still is. All our kids should be very happy to have her as a teacher. I'll miss her so much when I leave Green Valley. I will also miss all my other teachers I have through the year. I also love the Wilson Olympics, Willy Wonka play, and a bunch of other fun stuff we had through the year. My favorite quote is, "It's okay to be yourself," author unknown. This quote says something to me because if you're not yourself, you may not be your best self.
Sophia Ibach.
Something I'm proud of this year is being able to write better and longer stories in writing. I'm also proud of that in math, I didn't understand something and started asking questions. I've also run along volleyball, mainly 17 handball, and I played on travel team and did club volleyball. My favorite memory is when I did a duet with my friend Ethan on my violin. Another favorite memory is doing the Willy Wonka play this year. My favorite quote is, "Sometimes we only see our people are different from us, but if you look close enough, you can see how much we're all like." Judgment from the movie line.
Layla. Pretty.
Something I'm proud of this year is improving with long division. Long division was so confusing, now I'm good at it. My favorite memory is when I would go down to class because everyone is so funny. I also love taking care of the chicks. A quote I like is, "If there's no sunshine, be the sunshine," by Eminem.
Peyton Keever.
Something I'm proud of this year is how I gained more confidence and the ability to speak up. It helped me make more friends and showed me how to not let people interrupt me. My favorite memory is when we talked to school and learned more about the Pennsylvania Capitol Harrisburg and fourth grade. The favorite quote is, "We're all born beautiful. The greatest tragedy is being convinced that we are not." Movie called A Canadian Poet and Author. I find this quote to be so true that it makes me feel even more confident about myself now that everyone is beautiful.
Brian Kursakowski.
Something that I'm proud of this year is improving my writing, reading, and mathematics. For example, I learned argument writing and I got better at multiplication. My favorite memory is when we went to the Red and Phillies in school and also went to the pool party in school. My quote is, "I missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I lost almost 300 games, 26 times. The coach trusted me to take the game-winning shot, but I missed. I failed it over and over and over again in my life. That's how I succeed." By Michael Jordan.
Lila Kostelak.
Something I'm proud of this year is that I improved on reading and writing. I used to always have trouble writing essays and reading big books. Now that I learned with my teacher, I love reading and writing. A favorite memory I have was during the 5th grade Olympics. It's my favorite memory because three friends and I won the relay race. My team and I told each other, "You got this," and we ended up winning that game. I was nervous, but my team cheered me on as I finished the race with my team. A quote that inspires me is, "I don't have any control over what actually happens, except that I have full control over my will for myself, my intention, and that's why it's all that matters," by SZA.
Tucker Lowell.
A favorite memory I have was when my friends and I played lacrosse outside. Something I'm proud of this year is my math is how I'm proud of how my spelling, reading, and math is all better. The quote I like is somewhere someone is practicing. When you meet that person on the field, face to face, one on one, he will beat you. Unless that person practicing is you. So hit the corners and hit the wall, and when you feel like giving up, think, is that person giving up?
Dexton McKim.
Something I am proud of this year is performing the show Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory as the main character, Willy Wonka, in front of 600 people twice. A favorite memory I have is when I scored my first ever lacrosse goal. I got past the ball, pulled back my arms, and shot my shot. The ref blew the whistle, and after that, the next season I went on to go to score 22 goals. A quote that I like is, the same boiling water that softens a potato hardens an egg. It's not what you're made of, it's the circumstances.
Hayden Moody.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at reading and writing. A favorite memory I have was when we got to go to the Reading Phillies. A quote that I like is, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to just try one more time. By Thomas Edison.
Drew Ortiz.
Something I'm proud of this year is I improved my skills at gathering coordinates and how to write letters better. A favorite memory I have was when I was moving from first grade to second grade and met Miss Miller. The quote I like is dreams don't work unless you do. And another quote I really like is you have to dream before a dream comes true by Dr. Abdul.
Maddie Peacock.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting better at reading. I used to never like it, but now I do. Next I would ever wanted to do lacrosse, but this year I tried it, and in the end, I enjoyed it. A quote that I like is, what makes someone special? I suppose it all depends what's unique in each of us. Pharaoh the Little Mermaid. A favorite memory I have is when we held the chicks. Even though they squirmed around a lot, they were a ton of fun. Another favorite memory I have, the fifth grade dance. It was a ton of fun hanging out with my friends. My last favorite memory is the red and white. It was super fun helping the other kids out, especially with my first grade teacher.
Peyton Petrozzi.
Something I am proud of this year is improving in the math. I used to not be able to multiply and divide. Now I know multiplication and division easily. My favorite memory is going to the pool party and the fifth grade dance. These were the best memories in elementary school. A quote I like is, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing, by Scott Miker.
TJ Crawford.
Something I am proud of this year is I performed in front of 600 people 2 times for the Willy Wonka musical. By the way, I was wearing my job. A favorite memory I have was when I got to help my sister Victoria's class on Red and White Day. A quote that I like is, there may be people who have more talent than you, but there is no excuse for anyone to work harder than you, and I believe that. By Gary Jeter.
Maya Saracen.
Something I'm proud of this year is when I faced my stage fright and did the Wonka play. I loved how people clapped for me and laughed when I did something funny. I will really miss that day. A favorite memory I had was when I won the bookmark challenge on the last year of elementary school. All the years before I didn't win anything, now I have something to hang on my fridge. A quote I love is, I've learned people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. By Maya Angelou.
Elijah Trissel.
Something I am proud of this year is helping the kindergartners on Red and White Day. A favorite memory I have was when we got to hold the chicks. They were so soft and I really enjoyed it. A quote that I like is, this quote is from a YouTuber called Benjamin Levine. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Jack Yurkowitz.
Something that I'm proud of this year is improving my reading and writing skills. A favorite memory I have was when my class went to the pool party in the Reading Village. A quote that I like is, "Talent may get you on the field, but it's effort and attitude that will keep you there," by King Griffey Jr.
Awesome job, Ms. Miller's class. We would like to take the time to now say a special thank you to Mrs. Nelson for helping us with the fun today. Also, a special thank you for Mrs. Gantner for accompanying us on the piano.
After 6 long years of elementary school, we must give a shout out to our parents who were always there for us.
Thank you for helping with homework and studying for tests, attending music concerts, art shows, and school events, volunteering to help at class parties and field trips.
We can't thank you enough for the sacrifices you made to make our elementary school experience unforgettable. We also would like to acknowledge Mr. Stanger and for all the hard work and dedication he puts into Green Valley, such a special place.
Last but not least, we have a special surprise. The class of 2024 is donating a bench to Green Valley to show their love and appreciation for this school.
Thank you, everyone. To recognize we're in overtime here, so I'll try to make it quick. Few words for you. So your time at GV has come to an end, but the end of one thing represents the beginning of something new. Middle school will definitely be a new adventure, and I'm excited about the opportunity, as Wes would say, to work hard and play hard over there. So in 2020, when we were shut down for COVID, we had to do this ceremony virtually, and that year we had to try to make some videos and put that together. And in doing so, I had crafted some words to try to express, all the feelings with you moving on over to West for that year's 5th grade class. And so I've added some things to it over the years, and I've tweaked some things. It's kind of been like a little tradition to read this to you. And I also try to wrap in some of the themes over the years that we've had here in the building, so you'll probably hear some of that. Can you believe that it's moving up time in the last week of school? Red and White Day, Olympics, and even some time at the pool. Most of you have been at GV for years. Rather than tears, let's approach this with cheers. Green Valley Elementary School, your journey started here, creating the foundation for your career. So stretch your paws and forge ahead with confidence where dreams are fed. 5th grade complete, a chapter down, but endless chapters just begun. Thank you for being part of the greatest show, and don't forget that kindness grows. Hold these memories warm and bright as future journeys take you to new heights. There were plenty of challenges along the way, but here we are, even stronger today. Your 5th grade year is definitely one to remember, and just think, in a few short months, the reality of September. There should be excitement as you move over to West, as the GV staff has prepared you to be your best. So, red team, white team, which will it be? Sixth grade camp, lockers, the carnival, and so much more to see. A new school, new teachers, new friends, and more, all opportunities for you to open a new door. Each year, try to set goals for yourself, and remember, it's okay to ask for help. Don't forget all the character traits we've talked about here at GV, and limit your time on phones and TV. Every experience will shape who you are, but you are the one that ultimately sets the bar. I can't wait to hear and see all the great things that you do, and most importantly, always remember to be you. Dr. Seuss said it well, know the places you'll go. Congratulations, you're off to great places. Today is your day, your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way. And if you're having trouble finding your way, just remember what Maui told Moana. It's called wayfinding. It's not just sails and knots. It's seeing where you're going in your mind, knowing where you are by knowing where you've been. All of the memories and experiences that you shared up here today will help you navigate new opportunities as you find your way. So always remember, and don't hesitate to say it proudly, that you went to Green Valley. So we have about 10 minutes that we'll build in so we can do hugs and take pictures. And we'll come back onto the microphone to let you know when you have to come back in line. We have still quite a bit to do today with getting lunches for all the students in the school if they're choosing to do so. We have an 11:45 dismissal, don't forget about that. So again, we'll give you some time to do that. Before that, on behalf of the GV staff, I'd like to give a big thank you to the parents, a huge thank you to our HSA for the support throughout the years and for sharing these amazing students with us. Thank you to everyone who donated and contributed to this bench that's over here. So greatly appreciated. That'll be outside eventually, and we thank you for that. And another big thank you to the GV staff for all of their efforts in making Green Valley the best place to be. And to the students, it's been an honor watching you grow up. We look forward to all of your success in the future, and you will always, always be welcome back here at Green Valley. Good luck and have a wonderful and safe summer, everyone.